Contemplating. Mind experiment.
It's no sleep, baby.
Welcome, everybody, to No Sleep, the podcast. I'm AJ Simmons. I got a few other friends you're going to meet here in a second. But first, I'm going to tell a couple jokes.
Oh, good times.
Some people have been in an uproar about the Minnesota Vikings' 2 new male cheerleaders.
Oh.
And I've got to say, if anyone had some hot boys celebrating all their victories, it was definitely the actual Vikings.
That's true.
Seems kind of on brand, really. Thank you.
Historical joke.
Cracker Barrel issued a statement today after widespread backlash in response to their rebranding, which included removing Old Country Store from the name and the image of Uncle Herschel leaning on a barrel. Cracker Barrel clarified for its loyal patrons not to worry, it will still be whites only.
Good times.
Yeah, I guess that's it for me.
Oh. So Sarah and I frequent Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
May surprise you guys, but last week, amongst the shift in the logo design, they've also raised prices and changed their menu, which thumbs down. Anyway, that wasn't a good story.
No,
That is
I
true.
mean, it's true. They lost like 10% in their stock price, like in
just
a
from
couple-
changing that.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was like a huge.
It
dip.
was because now it's just like a plain circle that says.
Why would
Cracker
you
Barrel.
change anything about the Cracker Barrel? It's a place where old white people go.
That's
They don't-
they want to
historically
change
don't-
that.
They don't like change. Yeah, no.
Maybe
It's the Cracker Barrel. Just accept who you are.
Yeah.
maybe change the ER to an A.
Yeah,
Cracker.
Cracker Barrel.
And just barrel to BURL. Cracker Barrel. That's where we're going to eat. Going to the Cracker Barrel. I got some stuff, but I'm excited. It's not quite hoodie season, but it is hoodie weather at night today, which is exciting. I'm getting pretty excited to put the podcast titties into hibernation.
Put them away for next season.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be lesser next season. This is not a flattering position to get the balls, the titties, sit on the couch.
It's got everything.
Exciting.
Everything our audience wants.
That is. That is. Do I have something else today? But I was feeding the baby after work, and she's having some goldfish. And I thought I would entertain her by flicking a goldfish into the air and catching it in my mouth. And she did find this quite entertaining and then proceeded to start throwing goldfish everywhere. I was like, all right. Then I told my sister this story before I came here. We were switching cars because I still don't have a car. And I told her, I was like, yeah, I was tossing goldfish in my mouth. And my sister goes, oh, my God, why? And I was like, what? It's like, do you think I was talking about real goldfish? Like, she did. And I was like, where was I
Trying to
getting
impress
those?
your daughter.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Throw live goldfish down your throat.
Yeah. And she would be very impressed, though, I think.
I'd be impressed.
Yeah, you guys do. I just save that for the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. There's my non-jokes.
Like on the titty hibernation thing, real quick. As we all know, before hibernation, you got to pack on as much as possible.
Buddy, I'm an ice cream boy again. And I try not to do it, but I quit Diet Pop, sort of. And I'm like, ugh, I got to put something in my mouth. Might as well be some Ben and Jerry's, you know?
If not some goldfish.
That's right.
That'd be actually sick if that's how you get shredded. You know,
Goldfish and
you just
Ben
go
and
to,
Jerry's.
just go to an all
Man, I
goldfish
got
diet.
relatively shredded as a full-blown alcoholic, so it can be done.
Feel free to cut to Alex Carter.
I got nothing.
I like
Right.
your shirt.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Unlucky. For those of you that only listen, which is, the millions of you.
Out there in radio land?
Yeah. Podcast land. What is that? Should I know what it is?
No, I don't know what it is. It had a black hat on it, so I said, I must buy it.
Does it have one arm up? Oh, I thought it might be like one of those.
Like a lucky kid.
Yeah, exactly. And so I assume that is what it is.
Some kind of play there.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I went and visited Black Cat Ice Cream yesterday with
Oh.
the fam. Got some birthday cake nuggets. And that gift shop in Valley Junction had one of those Lucky Cats, but the arm that waved was like totally jacked and bigger than the whole cat. That was pretty funny.
Like a
I was
Hellboy arm
yeah,
down
it was
there.
hilarious. Yeah. It's like, that's the same place I had the hat I showed you guys.
Oh.
I got Narcan at Olive
Yeah,
Garden.
no, that was Alex's today. It was a hat that said "Say perhaps to drugs."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also a good hat. That's the hat that leads to the Narcan hat,
Yes. Yes.
chronologically.
I'm going to have to get that Olive Garden hat. That's one of those Facebook advertising to me. I'm like, that's a pretty great hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
some of those Facebook ads, all those hog cranking T-shirts.
Yeah.
Like, they really know their audience.
Yeah. Even my shirt today, I got,
Oh, yeah.
I got my hog at Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And can you see it?
No, shake it a little.
Arch your back.
Yeah. Face down.
Pout
arch
those
the
lips.
Back. Yeah.
Call me daddy.
Unless there's something pressing you two want to talk about, I do have a confession.
I got a little list, but it's not pressing.
Okay.
A confession?
I have a confession.
Do we have a spotlight we can hit AJ with?
Yeah. Dim the lights on everyone else.
I'd like to make a confession.
This past Saturday, I got absolutely shit-faced.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Oh my.
It's been something that's been percolating in my mind for quite some
Yeah.
time. Like when I first sort of quit drinking that year, you guys might remember I was like, I'm going to get drunk on Christmas.
Yep.
Yep,
I do
you
remember.
did. Yep.
I had all these plans and it never happened. Just,
Yeah, and they come, you're like, I really don't want to. So it's like, then don't.
yeah.
Just keep kicking the can.
And then on Saturday, I was going on like a nice little nature walk, and I walk by Carl's a lot of the time. And Carl's has that perfect like dive bar kind of appeal.
Yeah,
Oh, it is
absolutely.
the dive bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than maybe like Locust Tap or something, it's probably one of the diviest ones. And anytime I was there previously when I was drinking, had fond memories. I live close to it now, so I could just walk. No drunk driving. So I text a friend of the podcast who will not be named, but it rhymes with Ham Dershock.
Okay. All right.
Oh, ham.
and he was willing to indulge me because at this point I still wasn't even for sure if I was going to drink.
Yeah.
But then I got there, and we did a shot and a beer, classic. And then I put about $40 into Touch Tunes.
I'll ask that. Yeah. Nice.
I even joined the Touch Tunes rewards program.
Oh, excellent.
And
I hope you just played one song over and over too.
Perry Mason.
Yes.
No, I was having a blast DJing from like.
Oh,
yeah.
you get a little turned up at the bar, and you're in control of Touch Tunes, playing all of your great music. Ooh,
Yes.
that's a great high right there.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it, because it was again sort of a controlled experiment of like I'm not gonna have to drive.
Was this during the day?
No, this was probably like 9 p.m. or so.
I saw. It's funny because I saw your story. I think I must have saw it on Sunday.
Yeah, I
from
posted that
Carl's
after.
place.
Yep.
And I was turned to Sarah. I was like, "Oh, Sarah, drinking at a dive bar in the middle of the day on the weekend is one of my." It's like this thing, like this. Even thinking about it, this wave kind of comes over me.
Yeah.
Thinking about it with your friends, and then it's time to go smoke a cigarette. And you're in this dark bar, and then you go outside, and you're like, oh, it's so bright, it's horrible, but it's so great.
Yes.
Oh, I
Exhilarating.
I do miss it.
And that's where I was like, I am reaching the point now where it'd been over 3 years. I'd had a shot or two with Alex at Beechwood. I'd had a beer in Vegas.
Yeah.
There was like a few times I tried it, but I'd never actually been drunk.
You didn't go all in. You just had a little taste of alcohol.
A taste, and that was fine. I was like, I need to know if being drunk is as good as I remember it was.
yeah. Was it?
Absolutely.
Oh no.
At least for the first like hour and a half.
Yeah.
And this is the part that
Of course,
was
the euphoria section.
Yes, it's like an X or something where it's usually easy to remember one part of it, either the really bad part or the really good part. It's like, kind of binary in that way. If it's hard to see the whole picture about it. Because me as a drinker, I was always an all gas, no brakes. Like if I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna go till I get drunk. I'm not like gonna have 2 beers and call it. Not really my style. So I was like, as a true experiment, I want to know what if it's as good as I remember. Blah blah blah. Sam and I put like, what is that?
Don't worry about it. Sam and you.
Sam and I put like, I think $10 into the golf game there.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty fun actually.
Yeah, a little golden tea.
And that's like that first hour and a half where you're like better at everything in like I hit a 70-yard putt on the golf game, which was crazy. Yeah, it was wild. It was like the record.
I hope there were people watching. Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. And like, music sounds good.
People take golden tea fucking seriously too. So you might have gone on like a national like a replay thing,
like a leaderboard
shot of the day thing.
Could have been
70-yard putt.
Yeah. Sam has a picture of it, so there's proof.
Nice.
But it was one of those things, like I remember getting drunk and like you play beer pong and like if you hit that perfect level, I'm like draining every shot. Steph Curry, boom.
Or you're
boom,
out bowling. You're like the middle game if you're drinking. You're like your first game, you're like, ooh, that wasn't too good.
A little rusty.
Second game, you're like, damn.
Loosen up a little bit. You're like,
am I the world's greatest bowler? And then the fourth game, you're like, I fucking hate bowling.
You're puking into like the thing that the ball comes out of. And so basically after that first hour and a half, like we're playing the golf game, doing well on it, but then it's like, let's do another shot, let's get another beer. And so then all in all, according to the receipt I had to pick up the next day because I left my card.
Okay, so
classic move as always, like first time getting drunk shit.
well, see you later, bye.
Yep. And it really is like once you get kind of drunk enough, it is like time travel where we got there at 10 and I was like, damn, it just starts slow. There was a lot of people there, but it was just Sam and I talking. We didn't know anyone else. So I was like, maybe this is too much of a grind. Like, I'm just not going to be into it. And then, I think after like the beer 2, shot 2,
That's a sweet spot right
it
there.
all just starts kind of blurring together where literally the next thing, like I remember everything, but it seemed like, and it was 1:35 and they're like, last call. I'm like, huh?
I'll just get started though.
Exactly. And then so I basically like moonwalk back to my apartment up the hill, like it doesn't even feel like my feet are touching the ground. We're talking, pointing at people, talking to people at the bar. Hey, buddy, not knowing any of these people.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like a true psycho. And get back and I'm like, you know what is going to bring this all together? A little crossfade.
Of course.
So hit the bong instantly, just like dread, fear, everything comes crashing in. I start thinking about Dave, like all this stuff. I'm like, like the spins are slowly starting, like that washing machine in your head starts going.
Yeah.
How was Sunday?
Sunday was terrible, as a matter of fact. I woke up and I knew it was gonna be there, and I tried to do like drink some water before I went to bed, all the things.
Ate 3 pizzas.
Yeah, I wish I would have, but I was afraid. I was like, I haven't drunkenly cooked in a while. I'm afraid I'm gonna like burn the house down.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't have anything. I had like some protein bars, but I'm like, that sounds terrible. You want a big greasy slice of pizza or something. But woke up the next day. I was like, I ruined it all. Just feeling.
Oh, that
Absolute-
anxiety. Yeah.
like pure anxiety, depression, just shaken up. And I go out to the little mail section in the front of my place, and I'm like, oh, a little package. I forgot I bought something. And so I get in, and I'm like, whatever this is, it's probably great. It's going to cheer me up. And I had forgotten that I was feeling intellectual and like deep, like maybe 4 or 5 days ago. And I bought this book called The Denial of Death by Ernest Becker. which is basically all about how like really none of it matters, and it's all it's like not nihilistic, but it's like a super like physicalist sort of look at the world, you know, of just. But you can, I think, by the end of the book, from what I'm told, they kind of wrap it into like that's why what you have now is so precious, blah blah blah.
Right.
But I'm looking at this book and I'm like, nah, you know, bad timing.
Yeah. Yeah. On your first morning. Yeah. That
First
would be,
morning back. Yeah.
How long were you feeling shitty all day?
No, I was actually pretty surprised by that. I think having not went through the ringer like that in a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Your body was kind of, and you've been
Yeah.
working out a lot. And
My bounce back was pretty good. I think after like 3 or 4 hours of being awake, I was all right.
nice.
You know, but still a little bit of the anxiety type of floating. And I knew that I didn't do anything I regretted. It was never that crazy.
Right.
It's just more, like this weird, like, pressing guilt.
Yep.
Waking up that next day. Like, and I think probably it worked into, like, did you just waste all the work you did
Right.
for 3+ years, blah, 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 which I don't feel like. I'm still
Yeah.
happy that
Well, you've had drinks.
Yes.
You know, you just haven't got
Drunk.
shit canned. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to know, and now I do, and I feel pretty confident that I probably won't do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely left it with that of being like, it was fun right up until like it wasn't. You
Right.
know, it wasn't enjoyable.
Was
front
it?
to back to me.
That's where you're like, did the positive outweigh the negative?
Yeah.
You decided not.
In the moment, I remember being like, Sam, there ain't nothing better, baby.
Dude,
Of course.
I mean, that's when you're doing that and you're with a friend and you haven't, I mean, that's the kind of the truth, though.
Oh, it is. And I've
But
felt
it's-
super lonely lately. Just,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like everyone's lives around me have been changing, as has mine as well. But I think I'm still young enough that I, like, have clear-cut memories of being able to hang out with you all. And everything was different, you know,
Oh, yeah.
7
Right.
years ago.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everything
For
was.
obvious reasons.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
Times
everything
moves
was
on.
different 2 years ago.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so, and I've talked to Charlotte about this too, but yeah, I don't feel like I was ever very lonely years and years ago.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I've always been independent. Like, I walked around the World Food and Music Festival by myself. Like, I'm cool with doing shit by myself. I'm
Yeah.
all right with it. I think it's more literally like the existential loneliness of realizing like we all have this path we have to do.
Right.
And that was kind of even that book, me buying it, because I'd heard Mark Maron and a lot of people talk about how it did kind of help them wrap their head around existence.
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready for it.
That's
on Sunday
fun.
Yeah.
morning. but-
That's something I've been
Put a
thinking
pin in
about.
that.
yeah, yeah. Let's read the Happy Octopus book instead.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that shit constantly. I think it's kind of the state of the world also.
I think like
Yeah,
post
we're all
pandemic
kind of
too.
forced into this
Yeah.
position now. Yeah, post-pandemic
Like,
into
yeah,
our
and-
insane reality we live in now.
Yeah, it's just been feeling like heavy, really heavy, and some of it makes total sense. Like watching what Dave's been going through and being very close to that situation, crazy. Toll's life changing, and at one point we were like, 2 minutes away from each other, yeah, and all this stuff, and just all these things change, and I have felt the friction of that, like in my own loneliness, I guess.
right.
And I was like,
Yes.
you know what helps? Getting super drunk and forgetting your card at the local
Yeah.
bar.
Just
At
for a
least
couple
it's
hours.
of only a few blocks away.
Yeah, I did it. I walk ashamed my way back
Yeah.
in right around noon, and I was like, hat kind of pulled down. I'm like, yeah.
You got a debit card?
Yeah.
for
My
your
buddy
ATM?
got drunk and left it here last night. But it was fun, and I knew that part. I knew that at some point through the process it was going to be a blast, which it was. 70-yard putt.
Right.
Not to bring it up, but that's awesome. And just to just feel a part of this big kind of molecule of people in the bar, and everyone this,
Oh, yeah.
something's going on over here. People are laughing. You just feel like life's around
Right.
you. It does make you feel warm under the skin in a way
Yeah.
that you don't or at least I don't, day in, day out. So it was nice. It was nice to visit an old friend, but I was like, I'm gonna go back home now.
Yeah.
Come on, pussy. Alcohol screaming at you from the bar.
Yeah.
Yep, you'll be back.
Yeah. Like a really fun but like toxic old friend. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
a 38-year-old Tom McGrain.
That's right. The man I fell in love with. My idol. And I think, part of it, even that next day of that weird feelings too, was that I wanted it to feel like it was 7 years ago, but I'm not the same person I was 7 years ago either, you know?
Yeah.
There was a lot of that at play.
Sometimes I sit and think, I don't want to do currently. It's because there's a baby that I have to help.
That's true.
Live, 2 kids,
Legally obligated
partner,
to.
and I'm like, given the opportunity to do things, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do anything, which makes me feel bad. But then I think sometimes I'm like, what would I be doing? And if nothing had changed, what would I be doing? I'm like, probably something worse.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, who
So
the fuck
it's
knows?
good. I'm glad. Like I just have what was I doing before?
Important stuff.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah,
Important stuff.
yeah. So, I don't know. It is crazy. Life, the crazy life change. I mean, Alex, as a big businessman now too.
A mogul.
Big
And then kind of the same
businessman.
circle of time.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like it's all like tying into like weird sliver, like a little bit of True Detective, and then this book I read one time.
Yeah.
This Goosebumps movie I saw where it's like all kind of tying in. Where I'm
This
like,
Goosebumps movie.
Werewolf of Fever Swamp or something. But
I
it's,
watched sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, it's all. I think it's just getting older, all that stuff crashing in on me a bit. It's not summer camp forever. And in the beginning, in my early aughts of stand up, it truly felt like summer camp or something, where it was just every night there was something to do, and there was this, and
Oh, yeah.
and there was just no stopping that kind of fun freight train.
Right. Well, I mean, I attended the funeral of a family friend the same day you went out and were drinking.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, it all does kind of. It's gonna end sometime.
Yeah, and it keeps going on without you, and like, I'm sure it's a narcissistic thought, but it feels weird to know that,
Yeah.
like when it's your own life, thinking about it ending, being like, well, obviously I'm important enough that the world should probably just end as well.
Yes. Well, I've
what
spent.
could it be like without me? Then?
Yeah, exactly.
No one would even want that.
Yeah.
So.
No one wants to keep watching that show without the best character. Yeah.
That's right. I just keep, I'm trying to convince myself that nothing is real, so nothing bad really happens. It all
Yeah.
just seems like it happens.
It's essentially true.
Yeah. Even in the early parts, because I did actually start reading the book last night. Not a great before bedtime read, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
But it was actually talking a lot about similar stuff that we've talked about on this podcast recently, of just talking about that every single part of the universe is essentially made of the same shit.
Yeah.
It's all these different particles and atoms and things, and not like nothing is created nor destroyed, but sort of like it's just like why would I want to be the exception to like the rule that everything else in the universe that I'm able to observe, and a lot of it I enjoy, like a tree dying or a flower wilting. It's like, why would I be the exception to that? Like, I have to go through that same process too.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I was like, this book's rocking my world.
Yeah. Right.
I'm sorry, what
but,
now?
But also at the
I
same
had to turn off
time,
my reading light. I was like,
flowers don't
Not
know they're wilting. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, that's
Like we're the only other creatures fear death, but we're like the only creature that we're like, oh yeah, that shit's coming, no matter what.
and that we can contemplate the past
For-
and the
yeah,
future and
exactly.
everything. Yeah, no, that's exactly that's like that next sentence in the book.
Right. I shouldn't say the only, but
Yeah.
it might be chimps and dolphins and whales and shit. But
Yeah, a smart armadillo or two
Yeah.
out there.
Mhm.
A couple smart ones.
Yeah, I feel like dogs and cats kind of like remember stuff.
Oh yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
think they're sitting there going, "Oh, I'm probably gonna die in like 7 years."
That'd be sad if they did.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like that next part in the book is talking about exactly that. So I'll let you know what it has to say on
All
that.
right, cool.
Because it is like this is a unique burden, sort of that humans have, is being so aware of those things specifically,
Yeah.
of like just this sort of temporal existence.
Yeah.
But at least what I was gathering, I only read 15 pages. And
You're
a lot,
your PhD
a lot
now.
of it was the foreword, if I'm honest with you. But,
couple acknowledgement pages.
yeah, it's like, all right, hey, that
Title
counts.
page.
Penguin Books, published first. Yeah, hey, those are pages.
Hey,
Hey, they count.
they turn, you know. We got words on them.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, in my head at least, it was helping. Maybe it doesn't help the full-on existential kind of fear and dread of it, but more that like it's an honor that I have to do it, just like every other living. Literally, the sun is gonna fucking die at some point, you know.
Yep, 5 billion, or no, in 4.5 billion years, I think, will be absorbed into the sun, something like that, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm like, well, this is part of my journey too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a beautiful flower that's got to wilt someday.
Yep,
Big stinky flower.
that's right.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my sad shit for the evening. Yeah.
Bip, bip, bip. Here, I got a question for you. No, do I want to talk about this? Maybe I don't.
I talked about getting drunk, so I mean, you.
Well, this one is just people will be like, "You're fucking gross. Why talk about this stuff?"
Why would you ever talk about something gross?
It's because, it's about social media and like I have kids now. I never really used to like people's kids posts of their kids. I would like my friends and stuff. I'd be like, "Yeah, I like." But now, like my acquaintances, I'm like, "Oh, I'm a big kid guy now." You know, maybe I like liking kids' pictures. But then, like, I'll have a
He likes
friend-
liking kids' pictures.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love it.
so far. I think we're okay, but
But then, like, acquaintances will post their daughters' like senior pictures.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I even like some of their other things that they post, you know. But then it's like, I'm like, I can't. I'm not allowed to like. I can't like this.
Certainly not hearted.
Yeah, no. Like,
don't give them the O face.
yeah, give them
Yeah.
the eggplant underneath. But I just love eggplants.
You can't do the eyes looking like the big eye emoji.
I won't like them because I feel like people are like gross. Don't like that.
Yeah, I think that's relegated to like relatives at that point.
Yeah. People that are really close.
Yeah. You can't be creeping on it.
No.
Yeah.
It's not I want to like them. I'm like, I should like that. I like.
Yeah,
some of
we
your
know
other
you want
posts.
to. We
No,
know.
I don't mean it like that.
Oh, we know.
That's why I shouldn't have brought it up.
Graduating, huh?
Hey, somebody turned 18.
Uncle Toll in the comments.
Yeah, I got daughters. Don't worry about it.
No, I don't think you should feel guilty for liking that. You know, it's being supportive of.
Yeah, you're right.
But I think that you have a checkpoint Charlie in your head.
Yeah.
Asking that is probably a good.
I think it's more of a good.
Well, hold
question,
on. Let me see your
really.
papers.
Yeah.
Nah, this is no.
No.
You got to go back. You're right.
Yeah. Big rejected stamp.
Yeah. Yeah. First day of school today.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm. And the little Merylito, old Tolverina diaper butt, is about to be a wobbler.
A wobbler?
That's the next level of school. Yeah. Next level of her daycare. Yep.
Because she can kind of like stand on her own a little.
Oh, no, she's a full-blown walking machine.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen her in a little while.
Oh, we got to have a visit. Have a little Barbie. Alex has never even seen the house.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
And it's about to be perfect
I know.
weather for hanging out.
It is. And I finally put up, Sarah got me an umbrella. Finally put that up, and it's got a solar panel on top for. And after I set it up,
Could plug in the fleshlight.
that night, and look at my friend's
I'm going to be out back for a while.
Good God.
You need a Wi-Fi extender for the garage.
But I cranked it and put it over the picnic table, and I was like, ooh, let's see what these lights look like. Cranked it, and then I cranked the umbrella. Okay.
We know.
Yeah, all right. I know I messed that hilarious joke up. Anyway, I turned these lights on. I was like, oh, it's fucking awesome, dude. You could play like a little board game at the picnic table at night.
So is
Listen
there
to
like
the
lights
bugs.
on the underside of the
Yeah.
umbrella?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty
One
cool.
big one, and then little ones on the ends.
That's what's up.
It's cool. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's pretty neat.
And with the solar panel too, that's nice.
Mhm. So, yep, good stuff.
That's something we can plan for.
Yes, it is. I took the baby over to the old house, the old cat house. I think I'm gonna move the cats this week. Say it on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
A little confession
And
of
then,
your own.
yeah, and then I'm gonna have to get a bunch of dudes to help me move the fish tank. So that's gonna be fun. By the way, you guys haven't seen the angelfish it's like
Enormous now.
yeah, huge, like the size of my hand.
Jesus.
It's awesome.
I haven't seen it in, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like everyone in the house, the cats and fish, are thriving.
Dude, that's because I have to haul my fucking ass there every single day. And then
Unencumbered by human
Yeah.
problems.
Yep, they're evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to pick up Space Ghost, and he's like, "Oh, I miss you," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, man. I gotta leave."
pet me.
Yeah, I do. I pet him a lot when I go there. But
We're in boarding school.
where
right
was
now.
I going with this? Oh, I was doing the cat stuff, and Meryl's walking around. Doot, doot, doot. I see her bend down and pick up some cat food. And I'm like, "Oh no!" And then she goes, put it in her mouth, and I was like, how? It was just one piece. I was like, "You're fine. You can eat that piece of cat food."
Yeah.
Won't be
That
the
was it.
last.
No, it sure won't.
The amount of like little kids' hands in their own mouths I see and I mean,
They're pretty gross.
Yeah.
So we'll say.
It's a big slobbery mess most of the time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
little cat food never. hurt
Yes, it
nobody.
is. Nope, I've eaten cat food. You guys? Only dry. I've never had wet cat food. Dog food?
I'm kind of shocked that you haven't.
Tried wet cat food?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just one rough night,
It's
you know.
yeah.
You peel open that
Put it on
fancy
some
feast.
crackers. You know, nice little spread. A little
like-
protein.
like a pate.
Like the crunchy bits. Oh. What kind of bone is this? Who knows?
Well, I'm excited that they're, yeah. You'll have to keep us updated on the integration process.
Yeah, I will. I told you I went to that funeral, and after I heard the news, I was like, I don't really feel anything. I started to think, I'm like, my empathy meter is broken. Like, I don't think I feel anything anymore, except for towards my family, you know? Like, and even then, I don't know, nothing bad nothing bad really happens. Of course I don't
know.
But nothing bad happens, really.
You won't know until something happens.
Right, exactly. And then if I'm like, well,
wait and see on
yeah, see you later. That will not be the case. But anyway, so at the funeral, I'm like, I'm like hard. Jeez, I'm like a hardened fucking 40-some-year-old dude. Just
Gristled.
sit down, and I sit next to my sister. I go, Gillian, we might have a problem. As soon as I'm just like sobbing the whole time. It was not embarrassing, but it was. People were like, "Geez, I've never seen Toll cry like that." Like, yeah.
The whole front of
you
your shirt's
know.
wet from tears.
Yeah, I was cranking hog too. But yeah, it was sad.
May have been holding
Yeah.
some stuff back for a while.
Maybe,
Yeah.
Possible.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps
Could be.
could be.
Yeah. And, at that point, it's not theoretical anymore either.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
It was. Yeah.
Like I remember when I was first kind of getting the news that Dave was in the ICU, I felt calm and collected about it.
Mm-hmm.
But then we had palliative care type meeting, and it was a bunch of people in a room, and then basically everyone was starting to kind of cry as kind of horrifying details of what he was going through was being delivered to
Right.
close friends and family. And then Shyla and I went back to see him first after that meeting, and I basically felt like I was like levitating walking there, like I was a foot behind myself, kind of. And he just looked real small, and it was really, it was hard to.
Yeah.
I was definitely like.
Want to turn a fan off? And my eyes are real dry.
I think my allergies are kicking in.
To bring up this horrible subject, but that was like when I had to take old Spike to get at the end of his days. Took him to the emergency vet, and they're like, yeah. And all these cute veterinary nurses, there was like 5 of them around, and they're like, do you want to hold him one last time? He's wrapped up in a towel. And I was like... like my head was literally about to explode from trying not to cry. And
tears start shooting out of your feet.
I'm taking out nurses with tears. They're going ping.
Your nipples are leaking tears.
And I had a headache for like 2 days after that. It was crazy.
That happened a lot,
Yeah.
Because I remember I was like calling people to be like, because they were telling us it was like hours and stuff. So I remember I called Alex and basically just everyone that made sense to like call to let them know, like, if you haven't seen him yet, now's the time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I would get about 4.5 words into each phone call, and then, so anyway.
Yeah.
Like big frog in the throat.
Yep.
A lot of that.
Okay. Yep. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, you're gay.
No, you're gay. Bye.
It is super weird though when you realize you're like, oh, you can. On occasion, you just have no control over the way your body and your mind are reacting to something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a more fun.
It's called
story.
emotions.
Yeah, I
Joel.
know. I'm aware. I'm aware, but it's still when you like are in it and think you're like, this is fine. I don't want to be doing this. On a happier version of this is when I was in a real rich lady's house who was having her pool table moved, and there was dog shit everywhere. And then the dog came down and and took his shit right in front of us, and she was like, "Oh no, Pookie," or whatever. And I started laughing, and I was like, like exploding with laughter and trying not in the same way, like trying not to cry. Where it was like, and I had to go outside because I was laughing so fucking hard because I was like, "There's already shit everywhere. Like, why do you care if he's shitting again?"
Clearly, this is the shit spot.
Yes, there was like this whole basement is full of shit. Who cares if he's shitting again? It's something about like, oh no! I was like, oh god.
Not in front of company.
Yeah.
I am pretty good at that, at locking down a ill-timed laugh.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, like I would like, it's like trying to, like he's swallowing a grenade basically. You're just like, think of something else. Think of something really bad. Do something else.
Yeah.
God, can't laugh. It's a skill.
I remember at an Hy-Vee parking lot in Ames one time. It was real icy outside, and I was walking in, and this lady was carrying 2 bags full of like cans of canned goods, and she fucking falls, and both her bags break, and the cans go everywhere. And I was like, I need to help this woman, but I'm like, about to die from trying not to laugh, and I felt terrible, and I didn't help her, so that was pretty great. What a smooth move! And I'm over there going, she's
As
like
you walk
writhing.
past her. The lady fell down. That guy's having a seizure. I don't know what's going on out here.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, like the walking Joker almost, like the uncontrollable like laughter or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's, I mean, like, I guess it depends a little on the fall, but a fall is almost always pretty fun.
It was. I mean, it was hilarious, and the fact that the cans were going. I did feel bad, but I couldn't. I was like, sorry, ma'am, but I should have probably helped her. But how would you feel if someone dying laughing was helping you get up? Would you be? I suppose I'd still be grateful.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. I think I did the right thing. I don't know though. But you really can't. That's just like you can't fucking control it sometimes. And then the more you try, the worse it gets.
Yep.
Oftentimes.
Yes. Especially, with laughing and crying, undoubtedly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you forget what you were trying to say, and you try to like grab it back, and it just goes away faster. Then it's like you have to relax, but it's impossible.
Right. Or yeah. Early sexy times. Like, oh, I got this. Like, did you just? No. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. We have to go see to the pharmacist.
Excitable.
You guys watched K-pop Demon Hunters?
No.
Whew. It's breaking all the records. It was the #1 movie this weekend in theaters.
That's what
That's
I hear.
a first for Netflix. And it was only released in like 1,500 theaters for sing-alongs. I've seen it 3 times, I think. I'm telling you, it's pretty good.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yep.
I've never even heard of this.
It's sweeping the young world
It sure
right
as
now,
hell is.
taking it by
It's
storm.
the new Skibbity toilet.
It's yeah,
Yeah, pretty
I mean, I
much,
think
yeah.
it's
I
huge.
mean,
It's
yeah.
a movie on Netflix.
Have you heard about this, Shyla?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just out of the loop on this.
It's for the youngins.
Okay, so
And
what's the premise on here?
There's a history of singers that are able to keep demons at bay. And so they kind of show you this through time. And as in current day, might as well be a K-pop group. So it's 3 girls. It's a 3-girl group. And their singing keeps like this shield over the world to keep demons at bay.
Nice.
But then a K-pop boy group full of demons is like, what if the demons were like, what if we make a K-pop group? And then all the songs are catchy AF. It's pretty good. Pretty good songs.
So they're fighting for the force field of Earth,
Yep.
basically?
Yep.
Oh.
And I've
Okay.
watched it. I've seen it 3 times, and I'm still like, I'm not 100. Now I'm pretty sure what's going on in it, but I don't know. It's good. It's entertaining. I'm not going to lie to you.
Is it in English or?
Yep.
Okay.
It is. There was it was a bunch of things where I was like, we can't watch this, and then Everly was like, well, I've heard all the songs at school. I was like, oh, really? Like your friends have watched this? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, I guess we can watch it. And now that's what she wants to watch. But anyway,
Yeah. And is she a person who likes to do the rewatch for a lot of? Like it seems like a lot of
This
kids
is-
to watch, Frozen 95 times or whatever.
she does. Yeah, but not. Yeah, she does. But not as extensively as other kids I've met, or as I did when I was a kid. Or certain things I just wanted to watch over and over and over.
Yeah. Feels like it's easier to like rewatch stuff now too.
Well, and watch new things. Back in the day, you had like 3 VHSs, and it's
Right.
like, well,
That's very true.
here we go again. with
There's always
fucking
new stuff.
A never-ending story.
I also think it's
Truly
funny
never ends.
that in the way the world is now, like your kid watching a half-hour show or a 90-minute, 2-hour-long movie, like this is good. Keep this up because you don't want them watching 10-second videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking their brains. And it's like a real thing. Like if you look this up, psychologists are like, oh yeah, watching a show with a plot or a movie, like this is much better than scrolling.
Michael Good has that joke, something
So
along
good.
the lines
Yeah.
of like the family's all around the TV, not watching it on the phones. He's like, put your phones down and show the TV the respect it deserves. It's like that's
That's
right.
Yep. Yeah.
Watch a whole TV show. Wow, I accomplished something.
Yeah.
Anymore. I'm pretty good where once I get a movie going, I can set my phone down and watch it. But if I pick it up and even open one of the apps, I'm like, oh yeah, then I'll start reading an article, and then I look, I'm like, oh shit, you got to rewind like 5 to 7 minutes or whatever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
spent all that time reading one of those "you won't believe what they look like
Yeah,
now"
right.
articles.
Something real
And
important.
they're always bullshit.
Yeah, 96 ads.
Mhm.
Get a virus on your phone. You're like,
Yep.
all right, cool.
Anyway,
then
back to the movie.
Or you scrolling up and then it stops loading after like 12.
Yeah.
You're like, but there's 100 of these. You had to exit. You're like, I guess I got to close Facebook and reopen it and find it. I got to finish the list.
And then I'll watch the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think streaming services is causing widespread commitment issues from all of us.
Yeah.
Just all this like short, quick content, you know?
Absolutely. It's tough out here. I watched Wolfman last night. Not great.
Was Benicio del Toro in that one?
No. This is the
What am I
one,
thinking?
the one from this year, with the girl that plays the Silver Surfer and some dude. Directed by Lee Whannell, the guy that made Upgrade and made the recent Invisible Man. Both Invisible Man, Upgrade is great. Invisible Man is pretty good, and Wolfman was not great.
Apparently, they just can't do a good
Wolfman,
werewolf
yeah.
movie.
Well, I
'cause
mean,
they keep trying and
yeah,
failing.
a modern werewolf movie, they are not doing great.
Yeah, what's the problem? You know, you figured it would be no-brainer.
And they tried it. This one was like a newish take where it like might be a disease, and it's slow, and it's like he's slowly changing with his family, and you're like, oh no.
Slowly changing werewolf? No.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not what people want. We
Get
want
hit with the
American
moonlight.
Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch all their shit stretch out. Come
Mhm.
on. Become a dog, whatever the fuck. Come on.
Yeah. And also, at one point in the movie, the wife opens the door to a room, and she's like, my God, your arm. And his arm is all fucked up. And then he jumps off the bed, jumps into the corner of the room, and then starts eating his own arm. And then the wife is just standing there going,
Oh, heavens.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, how long are you going to stand there and watch your husband eat his own fucking arm? Close the goddamn door. Do something. Just stand there staring at him. I think something's wrong. Close the fucking door. Anyway, yeah. There was a lot of weird stuff like that. He spends a super long time nailing like a cabinet to the door to prevent the door from being busted down. I'm like, your whole house is cut. There's windows everywhere. What the fuck is this? That was dumb too. And then when they were werewolves, I didn't like the way it looked. Not hairy enough.
Not hairy enough.
No.
Oh, you got to have
Just
the hair.
Misshapen face and then like
No.
bald.
No.
Gross.
No.
Yeah.
Any silver bullets in play?
No, you can just kill them essentially, but they're hard to kill.
No.
A non-hairy werewolf. I mean,
Give me a break.
yeah, I'm surprised that made that past pre-production, you know?
Oh,
We want the hair.
we do.
Got to
I
have the
did.
hair.
It's a little vindication for hairy guys like me as well, where it's like, finally, a little sex appeal. A little representation.
Representation matters.
Yes.
Yeah, not hairy enough.
Yeah, because like in Van Helsing, the werewolves are kind of sexy in that.
They are ripped, jacked,
Yeah,
and like 9
That's
feet
nice.
tall. Yeah,
that's what we're looking
handsome werewolves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just like Robin Williams in this one or what?
Their face is misshapen, like his teeth fall out. This is all over time. No, it's like a werewolf face, a bald werewolf face.
Yeah, but a hairy body like Robin Williams.
Not even.
for. Not even hairy knuckles.
I mean, I think maybe there was, but he wasn't done transforming.
I don't like the sound of this movie one bit.
No, it wasn't very good,
Yeah, it stinks.
and the dad was annoying.
Classic.
Mm-hmm. And the mom was kind of annoying too. And I was also like, the mom looked like she was like 20. Like who? I don't know how old the actress was. I can't remember her name. She plays the Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four.
Julia Gardner.
Thank you. I don't know how old she is, but she looks too young to have a child that was like 12
Right.
and be a writer or whatever she was. So that's not part of the review, really. That was just
No, that's a
something.
That's a footnote.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, oh, that
You
seems.
said the werewolf, it was a disease?
Yeah, they call it. at the beginning of the movie, they're like they call it the Hills disease, and then Indians called it something else. And
We call it boring and dumb.
yes, yeah.
How did he contract it?
They're driving to his dad's house that he estranged. Also, this is another thing. From the beginning of the movie, he is a child, and him and his dad are out in the woods of
Who's a
Oregon. The main character, the guy
Okay.
that turns into a werewolf. And they see a thing in the woods. His dad's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Blah, blah, never walk away from me." And they go up into a deer blind to hide from we don't know what at this point, except the movie is called Wolfman, so we do know what, I guess.
Pretty good idea.
And so then they go back to the house, and the dad of the main character is talking on his ham radio and saying, "It's real. I saw it. The Wolfman is real." And the kid is standing there watching, clearly traumatized. Then they explain that he moved away when he was old enough. So the premise of this movie is that he's moving back to this house where there was a fucking werewolf. And at no point does he mention it. And at no point does he tell
Full
his family.
disclosure.
Yeah. And
I feel like I should come clean with you guys.
they
on
also
this.
make it seem like he had no idea this was a thing. I'm like, the whole beginning of this movie was about you being witness to a werewolf attack. It was dumb.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry, I've spent a lot of time talking about that movie.
No, I mean, I'm curious. I mean,
Was that an official like universal release with the Wolf?
Yeah, I think they're because it's the same dude that made Invisible Man. Because
they
you
keep
have to
trying
have
with these movies.
Yeah. So I think Invisible Man must have been a relative success. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
It was like could have been called gaslighting the movie because he was like a shitty husband or boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
And then he makes an Invisible Man suit and convinces people that he's dead. And the girl's like,
just a
"He's
giant
harassing
asshole."
me." Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. That was pretty good though, and the idea of the suit was cool because it was like, rather than it being magic, it was like, it had little screens on it, like little projector screens, so that it just fit whatever. So there was no back; you just saw through it because it was projecting whatever was on the other side. Which I was like, that's a sensible way to make an Invisible Man. Because my issue with the Invisible Man is that if you eat, you would become visible. It's not like you would digest your food and your food would turn invisible. You would slowly just become more visible. And I think that actually happens in The Invisible Man, but not in Memoirs of an Invisible Man with Chevy Chase.
Oh, that's an oldie.
Yeah, Hollow Man. That's a good one.
I remember Hollow Man.
It's good. I like it.
Hollow Man tapped into all of like the young, horny, perverted thoughts I had.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you do if you could turn invisible? Be a rapist. What would you do? You know?
It's like creeping on ladies.
Yeah.
But that is so like a middle school boy level. Like, if only I could get into that locker room somehow, you know, paint myself the same color, like slots on your face. Yeah, I forgot about it. Was that Kevin Bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Josh Brolin.
I didn't remember Josh Brolin.
Yeah. And Adventures in Babysitting. Elizabeth.
Shoo.
Thank you.
Interesting.
That was before Josh Brolin's big No Country for Old Men re-stardom.
Right. Because he did Milk too around then, I think,
Yeah.
as well. Had a big resurgence.
He's in Weapons. You guys seen Weapons?
I would like to see Weapons, and it's killing it at the box
Everyone
office.
says it's great. I don't know.
That dude, you know that Zach Kreger, the guy that directed that, he made The Barbarian, which was a kind of big hit horror movie a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And he was a cast member of The Whitest Kids You Know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Kind of cool.
You ever heard that? I heard F1 was good as well. I've been hearing that.
I've heard that, yeah. Darius said it was great.
Yeah. Maybe that's
But I haven't heard a bad word about it.
I think it just came out too on digital. Everything comes out. Superman's out on digital now, isn't
Yep.
it? Isn't man? Theatrical releases are like 3 weekends and then
Beep boop.
out of here.
That's pretty much what it is now. In a couple days, Thunderbolts is going to be streaming for free on Disney Plus, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty excited for that one. A well-reviewed Marvel movie.
Is that with Florence?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, going straight to streaming so fast seems weird, but I guess it probably makes sense if the box office is kind of dying down, just because people aren't feeling like making the trip. You can still make the $18 direct off.
In about 3 weeks, they go to streaming, but if it's doing well, you still have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And some of those, you're like, oh, want to stream this at home? It's like $39.99. Like, no, I do not.
No, sir.
God damn.
Still trying to get my car out of hock.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that. I'm looking for new cars. I'm just
You're over it.
I'm just going to pretend that isn't happening, which I say on a podcast. Why do I do that? But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I guess
it's like
it all
segment
comes
this
out in the
over here.
wash.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever.
we'll see until the state comes after me and like, you owe us $10,000 for keeping your car for a month.
Like, no, you kept the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, apparently they
We're
can charge
Swearsies.
if what they sell the car for doesn't match,
Oh no.
then they can still charge you for.
We only got $85 for this fucking Fiat.
Yeah.
You owe us $700 more dollars.
It'd be more than that.
Yeah, Jeff Newell's going to be buying it.
Oh yeah.
One of those auctions.
You find a pretty nice Fiat here. Yeah. Toll might recognize this car. Yeah. That's right.
Jeff pulls up. That'd be tremendous. Speaking of tremendous, did you see? I think it was some announcement about the FIFA World Cup, but Trump had the "Trump was right about everything" hat on.
I did see that he had the hat on.
Yeah. At first, I was like, "This has to be a Photoshop," and then I did some sleuthing, some online sleuthing and digging, and it's totally real. You can buy the hat, unsurprisingly. But just seeing that image of it, I was like, "This is the politician equivalent of the guy reading." How to Live with an Enormous Penis book. Like reading the book on the subway or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Just letting everybody know. Which is a great
He's
gag.
a fucking maniac. I wonder if how he sleeps. Like when you're narcissistic, do you feel bad about things?
No.
So
Specifically,
he just feels great.
He just feels mad about people being mean to him.
Yeah. So
The
and he
end.
believes all the shit that he says, or I don't know if that's true, but he acts like he believes it, and I it would just be nice to feel that way, you know?
Yeah.
Feel like you're the best at everything. I'm just gonna start. Actually, I'm just gonna get. I guess they did that on SNL. I'll buy some Trump sneakers and
Yeah.
yeah. I'll just start saying I'm the best.
Yeah, it'll be like a Like Mike kind of situation.
Yep.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, that's what that's what the SNL skit.
Oh, was
sketch
it?
Was.
Oh, nice. That's funny. That was a pivotal movie in my life.
Was it?
That was when Bow Wow was still like a really big deal.
Like Mike is actually pretty good. I remember.
Mm.
I mean, it was all right.
It's a big statement.
I watched it in my 30s. I was like, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind being like Mike.
Nope. So yeah.
There's been some photos surfacing of Bow Wow working at a Walmart. I have to imagine.
No
yeah.
way.
I'm like, he must
His
be
uncle is Snoop.
Yeah, so he's shooting a commercial
Yeah.
probably or something. But they had him there with like the little, the blue polo on and like the
Yeah.
electronics section. I was like, that would be a crazy fall from
Yeah.
grace to you, man. I mean, to be like you. I heard something like that about Army Hammer too.
Yeah, he's like selling timeshares or something.
Yeah.
I think that was real.
I think
though.
that one might be real.
He got fired
Yeah.
from that too.
Yeah.
Damn. And that was all because he was like,
Telling women
He was gonna
they
eat
should
'em.
eat them. Yeah. And that he was doing, I mean, there was abuse and shit, I think.
You got a hard canceling.
Yeah.
damn.
I never really liked him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like the Winklevoss
Yeah.
twins in Social Network, and then he was in the Timothy Chalamet Call Me By Your Name, I
Yep.
think, wasn't he? So he had like some real steam there for a second. He really fucked that up.
But
did.
The very expensive, very long Lone Ranger was a massive flop, though. He was the Lone Ranger, and Johnny Depp was Tonto.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. I remember seeing that and being like, okay, Jack Sparrow I was like, it felt like a weird iteration of Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's the same director.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, like
eh.
everyone loves Jack Sparrow. You're gonna be Native American Jack Sparrow, and we're greenlit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Who wants to see a fucking Lone Ranger movie?"
Yeah, and also it's 2
No
hours and 40 minutes long.
Ugh.
Great. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. This is a pro tip. Just for anybody listening and watching. If you're ever looking for like houseware stuff on the cheap, that's not like completely shitty. J.C. Penney. Like go to any of the malls that are dying, which is all of them basically.
Find them all.
Jordan Creek's doing all right, I think.
Yeah, I think Jordan, like only
Always
one
busy.
can
Yeah.
like Highlander,
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
one
Yep.
mall can kind of survive.
Yep.
But like the Valley Wests and some of these kind of dwindling department stores, if you go in there, everything is like 99%.
That's
off.
great because I literally we were driving by Valley West the other day and I was like, they had that big ass J.C. Penney sign and I was like, is the J.C. Penney still open there?
That's the exact J.C. Penney's I've been shopping at.
I didn't
well,
think it was even
question
open.
answered.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
me and 99% middle-aged Latino women
Nice.
in J.C.
Nice,
Penney. I swear to
nice.
God, like they even have the signs in like Spanish and stuff in
Wow.
like, different parts of the store. But I bought bedding there. I bought curtains.
This
and,
is
like,
actually good to know.
it's a good tip. I
Yeah.
mean, you can find tons of stuff, even like nice sneakers and things like that, where they must just have the inventory, so they're trying to get rid of
Yeah,
it.
like here's some shit. You
Yeah.
just push it out in the middle of the store and like, have at it, Latina
Yeah.
ladies and AJ.
yeah, bien.
Ooh, mucho gusto.
Yeah, it was all sort of accidental. I literally was like, where do you even buy curtains? You know, I was like, I guess Walmart probably would have them, whatever. And JCPenney came up, and it was like, oh, in store today or whatever, the little notification underneath the picture there. And I was like, let's take
JC Penney, you say?
yeah, let's take a look. And I got in there, and yeah, I mean, it's all stocked up, but just everything is on sale.
Yeah, Valley West is Southridge doesn't even exist as a mall anymore, but Valley West got the brunt of the malls not being great anymore because Merle Hay is still doing okay.
Yeah.
Jordan Creek way out west is doing pretty well. It's always busy.
It still
when
seems
I'm
like a
out there.
normal mall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And then Valley West, they have like the Children's Museum in the lower part. And then when you're walking to that, which I've been to several times over the years for birthday parties and stuff, and you're like, whoa, every store is closed.
Yeah.
And at least in that section
Every
of the
store
mall.
is a new room of the Children's Museum.
yeah.
Yeah, one of them, because it took me forever to find a bathroom, so I had to like go over to where the food court was, and in one of the giant stores that was there is now like a church.
Yeah.
A church
Oh,
inside
yeah.
the mall and
Yeah.
stuff, and then
That's why comedy club.
it's not a bad idea.
Good parking.
Discounted J.C. Penney's. Come see a comedy show.
There's a comedy club at the Mall of America, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Famously.
But I bought because the comforter and sheet set I've been rocking for like the last, I'm gonna say 5 years, was actually a hand-me-down from my sister.
Oh, wow.
Because it's just one of those things where it's like, it's mainly just me in there, and I'm like, I don't care, like
Right,
whatever.
yeah.
It's still, it wasn't too shabby, It had some cat claw marks in it and things like, it was coming apart a bit. And I was like, you know what? I always like when I go to a hotel and it's the all white bedspread. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like a little slice of heaven, fluffy white
Slice
comforter.
of jizzy heaven.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, I'm gonna go all white on it.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be like, yeah, my little slice of heaven in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I woke up the next day, and I was like looking around at like the sheets and the comforter, and I was like, did I sleep with a coal miner last night? Looks like a used coffee filter in here. I'm gross.
That's living with a woman for the first time ever, really. I don't know. I'm like, oh, wow. Cleaning the sheets again, are we? Like, I didn't know people did this.
It's still 2025, though.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, huh. It's nice.
Yeah.
New sheets are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it all feels great, but
nice.
I am very worried about how it's gonna, age like the armpit area of like a white tee.
Yeah. Oh, I would never. I can't. I mean, good for you for doing it, but
Yeah. It seems like it's okay thus far.
yeah, the hairs alone. I'm like a fucking cat.
Little curly brown hairs every morning. When, yeah.
You're being a hairy boy. Do you ever stand in front of like the bathroom mirror and just go?
Yeah, I'm always like
And then you're like, oh my god, like, this is like, am I shedding?
yeah.
Yeah,
I've started getting a few little like gray chest hairs now
Oh.
too.
distinguished.
I ran into my cousin Tony, and he's like my first cousin, so my uncle's kid or whatever. He like, it must be a family thing because he's like gray and real, and he still has like all of his hair though and all of that. He has like beautiful jet like Elvis hair, but he has like a big gray streak on like
Nice.
each side, like Polly Walnuts,
Nice.
and he's
All natural.
all natural. Where it's
I
kind of,
wish.
I'm just kind of embracing it at this point.
Oh,
where
yeah.
I'm like, but it is weird to. I feel like I'm not old enough to be getting gray chest hairs, but here we are.
It's about
Yeah, I don't
Start
I don't really
coming in.
check. I've just had my little gray streak for a while. It's my early 30s.
Yeah, I think the Migraines age well. It seems.
That's right.
I'm living proof. Do either of you have gray pubes yet?
No. I don't
We got a
think
few popping in.
Nice.
You'll think about it, you're like, oh, look at that.
so. I might. I
course.
never really check. I guess
Yeah.
probably got some down there.
Let me know.
I will. I'll send you a pic.
Let me know.
I showed you my turd, so
Yeah.
we're a lot closer than we used to be. But that's when I'm gonna get really scared. That'll be full mortality check when the gray pube
Man,
pops in.
have a baby when you're 42, and you're like, oh shit, I'm dying. Baby starts walking, you're like, I'm a fucking old man. No,
Damn.
he's 60 years old, and this baby graduates from high school. Whew. Nice.
But you'll have the super growth serum at that point, and you'll
Oh,
be
they
like,
said I heard a dude saying that if you're if you can just make it for the next 10 years, all the turmoil of AI and whatever, or said 15, maybe he said live 10 years, whatever. And that-
good luck, everyone, on that one.
Yeah, but basically, he thinks we'll have the capability to essentially be immortal and reverse aging in about 15 years.
Was this also Asian guy on Instagram, like that other thing? You
No,
told us?
that guy was right. This guy probably wasn't right. I don't know. I believe that guy.
Yeah,
This guy, I was like,
you're on the fence.
yeah.
Not to bring up losing your hair again, but I saw a story this week that they talked about how the great unbalding is going to happen. Like
Oh,
it's in
yeah.
the near future, like all these bald guys are going to be a thing of the past, and it's going to be full heads of hair because the technology will finally come around. So
Right, and they think
just hang in there a couple more years.
I've heard some futurists say that they've assumed that eventually just about everyone will be taking those GLPs. Everyone will be on
Like the
those
semi-glutide
Yeah.
injections. One day, I was feeling particularly bad about myself, and I got on hims.com
Oh boy.
because they carry that shit now.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let's see what. Yeah. I was like, insurance might cover it. I was like, all right. Looked at it, and it was still like $260 a month. I was like, too poor to be skinny.
It's weird, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't used to be like that.
It's
Yeah, America, where the poor people are fatties. Good for us.
We did it.
I mean, you hear stories of people.
I didn't mean to say fatties. I'm sorry. I said
That's the thing he apologizes for.
that.
But I hear stories of people I know who have actually like went out of the country to Europe and various places, and they do say that like the cleanliness that you sort of feel food comparatively. I worded that so bad. I can't believe how bad I worded
Cleanliness that you feel food comparatively.
Yeah. crazy.
I'm gonna write that down.
It was like all the words were there. They were just in the complete wrong
Yeah.
order.
I got what you were saying
Yeah.
completely
Cleanliness that you feel, food comparatively. Yes.
in relation to.
Yeah, et cetera, et cetera. Vis-a-vis, you know. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, but I've heard that. Maybe Molly Nelly
Yeah.
could weigh
I'm
in
sure.
on that.
Yeah.
But I hear it's like they're eating like what would in America be like, oh, way too much bread or this or that.
Yeah.
Because it's not all completely preservatized.
I saw a really a chunk of a BBC documentary about food, and it was like a 15-minute chunk on TikTok or something, but it was from the BBC, and they showed a chart of like weight and basically where processed food comes in, and the whole chart, every demographic, every single starts going up, and the guy's like, they talk about it like it's a failure, like a personal failure that people are getting fat or whatever. It's like, no, food changed, and then everyone started getting fatter,
Yeah.
like across the board.
Right. Yeah.
There's some people that, less than others or whatever, but like the chart literally shows all these different demographics, and it goes, deet, 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 whoop, and just starts going way up.
And I'm no expert, obviously. You heard my earlier statements. I have to imagine that same chart, like if you laid it on top, like the corn syrup introduction must be like
Oh yeah.
just mirrored.
100%.
I mean, you add corn syrup to everything because they have to subsidize the farmers. So what do? We put corn in literally everything. Corn syrup, corn. It's like, yeah.
Corn porn.
Mm-hmm. I knew the guy. Cornporn.com.
I knew the
Worked with him. It's an old website.
That's a legendary OG podcast story. So was he like the scout and recruiter and everything for it?
No,
or
he went. It was through the
just the
lumber
domain
yard.
owner?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he did. I don't think he had all these dumb business ideas because I told you.
Oh yeah.
He
What
had-
was the thing
He
was
had
inventing?
he made this a toothbrush ring that you
Oh,
put on
yeah,
your
right.
finger, and he had a little dollop of toothpaste in there. He'd be like, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's just like these things that already exist. He was like, motherfucker! And I was like, ha.
He swipes everything off his desk. Sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah. He also called my sister the C word
Damn.
because he was in there talking to me, and he did not realize it was my sister. Yeah. And I was like,
A pretty cool guy all around.
You could be a model if you want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to make it up to her. I think you'd photograph beautifully. I have a modeling gig you might be interested in. Wow. Was there actually things on that website?
I don't know. I never went to it.
Okay.
I'd have to imagine the domain name. I mean, somebody's got that.
I hope so.
I'm gonna find out tonight. That's
Yeah,
I
I'll
can
do
tell you
it
that
right
much. We got to see who owns that domain and what is on it.
With the semi-glutide injections and all that stuff, I think it's awesome that it's actually able, to help people, almost an alternative to gastric bypass or whatever you had to do before.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
it's available.
It is available.
Oh, it's available.
What's the price on that for a year?
I don't know.
GoDaddy would get you a quote.
Yep.
Yeah. GoDaddy indeed.
Yeah. Worst name of a business of all time.
Let's get cornporn.com and then just do a bunch of AI of corn fucking each other. It's
Sell some
literal
t-shirts.
corn. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I know we were making fun of the toothbrush thing earlier. His little
Mhm.
AI corn porn.
Now we're talking.
I mean, if he had he was
Sell
just
some
in
merch.
that was the wrong era for being in the porn business.
Yeah.
Should have waited about 15 years.
For super weird niche porn
Mhm.
industry. Yeah.
I mean, has there been a wrong era for the porn business? I suppose probably not really. We all sit and
Well,
contemplate.
I just had it's a stupid thought, but I'm like, I know they had sort of like trading cards and like wood carvings of naked people, sort of like,
Scrimshaw.
yeah, like way back when. But I'm like, technology and the whole phone component aside, I think like if you showed like a Civil War soldier, just like your average X videos, like the first one that pops up.
You just won the war.
The war's over.
Because they would just drop dead.
Yeah.
They just put their guns on the ground and then walk and then grab the phone and
Yeah.
just walk away.
Yeah, you're holding the phone behind you.
Yeah.
And everyone's
Yeah.
running after you.
The whole Confederate army throwing their weapons down.
Yeah, they would not be able to like wrap their head around it. That'd be crazy.
We go through. That's a good time travel show. We go and stop major world events by just bringing up porn on our phone. Like, all right, all right, come on, let's go. And then Hitler follows you out of his bunker.
Eins!
That's a good show idea right there.
That is.
Somebody write that down. Shiloh, write that down. She writes down all of our ideas on the whiteboard behind her.
There's only 2 so far.
Yeah, cornporn.com. Acquire. But what I was going to say about the semi-glutide thing is, and maybe this is me being like a Luddite or whatever the word would be for someone who's like,
For a dumb guy,
yeah.
or whatever you call a dumb guy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Someone who's like fearful of technology or what have you. But I'm like, I feel like, not that like naturalism is necessarily like the perfect or best, because like cancer is natural too, I guess, to some extent, right?
Yeah, sure.
But I feel like there's not like genetic free lunch when it comes to something like you're just injecting yourself once a week and it, like I've heard crazy stuff of like the stomach just like will stop working, and, you know, like
That's why I'm like, let's just wait. I'll wait a few more years until Super Ozempic comes out. And
2.0.
yeah, it's 3.0.
Right.
It's the real good one.
You want the Xbox 360?
Costs
of
$5.
Ozempic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I saw a young billionaire. You guys might have seen this video. I don't remember who it was, but saying that he's waiting to have kids till the brain implants are better, till like they're more accessible. Like, all
That
right.
sounds reasonable.
That's a classic one to hit on like a girl who's trying to get you to have kids with her. It'd be
Oh,
like,
girl, I'm waiting for the better brain implants.
I'm sorry.
I think you're the perfect girl.
Yeah.
I think we should do it. But let's wait 10 to 15 years until the brain implants are better. It's really important to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a good workaround.
But there is a guy, the dude with the Tesla brain implant. What the hell is that called?
Neuralink.
Neuralink. That guy that he broke some record of using a cursor with just his mind. So he broke like the physical record by using a cursor on a screen with only his implant.
Is it just one person who has it right now?
No, I think I don't know how many, but there's definitely more than one. Because
Yeah,
they
I
were
know.
giving it to animals first, but this guy, yeah, I don't know how many.
What's an animal going to do with it?
That's a kind of they probably tie it up and see what the cursor does when.
Huh.
It's probably pretty awful. Would be, I don't know.
I think you're probably right about that.
I think it's also weird that you can legally do this to a human being.
Yeah, like what's the waiver like on that?
Right.
Pretty substantial.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
3 people have it.
There you go.
Thank you, ASMR Shiloh.
Mm-hmm.
3 people.
3, and they can probably all talk to each other too.
Yeah, like what
Just plug into each other.
is there something like what is the OS on it that it comes with? Like you
I don't know.
Windows 95.
It's that AOL like dial-up fucking thing. Beep.
Bing bong, bing bong.
You can send a fax now with your brain.
With your brain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll be part of me feels like even with the bald thing, I think maybe I'll just want to be a part of that one of those last few generations that dies totally
Like, oh, you got the
Yeah.
hair, huh? Nice, I guess.
Yeah, because there probably almost will be like a purist pride in that.
You
of,
know
like,
there will.
Well, I
be.
think
I'm
there will
all
be
natural.
people. I think in the future there'll probably be the people that get the upgrade and the people that don't,
Of course.
and it'll turn into a whole.
There'll be
thing.
superhumans, and then there'll be the rest of us garbage people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think like if they can reverse aging in 15 years, you can essentially live forever. Would you want to do that?
No.
I don't think.
Not unless the homies are too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Otherwise, it's suicide pact, baby.
We're going to live to 150, and that's it.
Yep.
Go to the water park at Adventureland and kill ourselves
Amazing.
on the lazy river. Yeah, I don't know. I think there is some kind of dignity in just rocking it out, thugging it out, old school style.
Yeah, I think it's fucking crazy that we live in a world where we talk about these things now, where it's like, literally in 10 years we have no fucking idea what's going to be going on
Yeah.
because of AI shit. It's like, all right, who knows? It'd be Wall-E. I'm okay with the Wall-E world. Just being fat in a chair, floating around,
Of course.
watching TV, slurping on stuff.
You do love to slurp.
I do love to slurp. And watch TV and sit. So
Those are your favorite things.
yeah.
Sounds all right.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be this is definitely wishful thinking or like some kind of optimism on my part, but I feel like there would be resistance. I mean, I think there is probably already resistance to like that full takeover.
Well, you'd think the people that are racing to get AI as quickly as possible don't seem to be taking a lot of precautions.
Yeah.
And now they have like unlimited money, and the Trump bill was like, we got to do it as fast as possible, and with all the money you need.
Yeah, well, because I think it was the one that Alex sent us where it was like running the clock forward, or we watched it at
Yeah,
our
yep.
place or whatever, which was really interesting. So interesting that I forgot what the fuck I was going to say about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, that it was essentially going to be like a true like war issue of like racing DeepSeek or whatever it is.
It already is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where like that's such a concern.
And I would encourage people that think we're doing better than China to Google some Chinese cities, because we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and my TikTok was like, "You'd like to see Chinese cities, I hear." So
Yeah.
I keep getting clips of like people in China being like, "Check this fucking shit out."
Yeah.
Suck on this, American. You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, look at these beautiful cities."
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. To
Never
a
even
degree,
heard of these cities.
there
There
are
are
s-
big gleaming like, what is this, like Paris and New York City all in one?
Yeah.
But
And then
futuristic and nice.
Chinese cities with over 1 million people that we didn't even get through the lit. I read
Yeah.
off like 30 of them, and it kept going.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, we ain't winning. We think we are, but I don't know about that.
Nah.
Might be time to sit down, low bro,
Yeah.
as the kids say.
Mm-hmm. And you think about the fact that China has been around and kicking for thousands of years.
They do like to play the long game
They
over there.
do,
Yeah.
yeah.
They built a
Yeah.
pretty legendary wall.
They
at
did.
that point.
We can't even get our fucking wall together.
Yeah. That's true.
Now we're painting it black for some reason.
Yeah, I did see that to make it hot.
Jesus Christ.
Is that why?
That's
Yes.
what I
That
heard
makes-
at least.
Yes, because gloves don't exist.
Right.
I never thought of that. Yeah. Would you like a speed round of stupid shit I wrote?
Please.
My therapist told me recently that I've been showing a lot of progress in my mental health,
Oh.
and that we can start meeting less often.
Oh.
So I started seeing another therapist to make her jealous. I'll tell you when we need less appointments. Thank you. As loud as cicadas are, I feel like they're probably talking shit. You know, they're loud.
It is crazy that all that shit you hear at night, all the cicadas, frog, all the nightlife, it's all like, please fuck me, please fuck me. That's all they're saying.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's it.
All thirsty.
They are.
Let me drop my sperm on your eggs, baby.
I'm gonna die in about 1 hour. I've been alive for 4 hours. This is it.
I'm trying to smash.
I fucking love it. I love how loud it is.
Oh, me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
But it is like sometimes I'll walk out and it's like
I know.
thunderingly loud.
I know. I was walking the dogs at night. I'm like, good lord.
Yeah.
It's going
This
down
has been an
tonight.
exceptionally. I think plant growth is fucking off the charts.
Of course.
it's like insane, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's been wet and hot, but not like
my
not
favorite.
100 plus. Yeah, buddy. But I do. It's like nuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Usually everything's
Yeah.
fried out and brown by
Yeah.
now, and it is like a
Not at
jungle
all.
out there.
Yeah. Okay, I did the cicada joke. I've cooked enough hot dogs to know you got to go with the serrated knife. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, have you ever tried to cut a cooked hot dog with like a regular?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't work. Like, you need the saw.
You gotta
It does
saw
help.
through.
I do it. I do it with butter knife all the time.
Really?
But then you're also like, ooh,
Yeah.
it's too hot.
I get the Hebrew Nationals.
Nice.
Free Palestine, by the way. But those ones, like, if it's not like the perfect type of serrated knife, like the skin starts to pull off the
Oh,
outside.
you're getting like
you know?
real hot dogs.
Yeah.
I go with the turkey links usually.
Oh.
The Oscar Mayer turkey.
If you want a struggle dog, you get the Bar S. You ever
Hell
seen
yeah.
those?
It's like 70 cents a pack.
Yeah, the Bar
Those
S.
are just-
Oh yeah. Where there's like 30 in there.
That's a struggle.
Those are
dog.
like
yeah.
grade D hot dogs.
Like,
You're
did they make
ooh.
these out of toothpaste? Is this hot dog flavored toothpaste? Yeah.
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 Pretty fucking weird.
This is the stuff that's made out of the things they didn't want to use for the real hot dogs.
yeah. I got one thing, AJ. This
But
is-
I have so many stupid things, man. You can take over.
Oh, it's just the other at the reception thing the other night. It was at Christopher's, and it was nice. And but I was outside, and I went outside. And I was coming back in, and I saw a guy. I was like, "Holy shit!" A friend of mine that I haven't seen in a really long time. And I was like, "I think that's him." And then the way he was standing, the way he was moving, I was like, "This is him." I haven't. Oh my god! And I walk up, and I'm about 2 feet away, still 100% sure it's the guy. And it's the dude I know talking to two young dudes in suits. I go, "Hey, Tim!" And one of the dudes in suits put his arm on my shoulder, and he goes, "No." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "All right, that wasn't Tim. I wasn't talking to you, but that was weird." The response. So,
No.
Yeah.
He has that. They all looking. They have black eyes. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim is
yeah.
not here.
Were you able to get like a look at the guy you thought was Tim?
I did, and then from the
And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's me, Tim." The guy's
when I
like, "Get
saw-
out of here."
Yeah. But it looked so much like him, I couldn't fucking believe it. I fully thought it was him, even right in front of him.
No.
Yes. It was very odd.
Yeah.
He picked you up with
Yeah.
one hand and just flung you.
I was like, that's a weird response.
That is a weird
Yeah.
response.
Like to speak for the guy.
Yeah, it wasn't even I don't think any of them knew who I was talking to. Probably
None of them were Tim though.
no, not a Tim in the bunch.
Mm.
No.
No. Yeah. That had me
Yeah.
rethinking my whole life.
I was like, yeah. And then I kind of gave him a slap. I was like, sorry. See you later. Okay. That was not the good part of
Yeah.
the story. You're welcome, guys.
Then he turned around and they just went
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
particles in the wind.
Mhm.
All right.
How many? Look at this joke machine over here.
I
can't
know.
even fucking write a joke.
I know.
Zit feels like a slur for pimple.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, it just hits a little weird when
Yeah.
you hear it. So that's one. Anyone see the Jamie Lee Curtis TikTok?
The one that people were freaking out about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You should give that a look.
All right, I will.
I was shocked.
Really?
Did you see this, Shyla? Please.
Or she's doing some of her boobs, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I was not familiar with Jamie Lee Curtis's game. And
Well, that's somebody said they thought that TikTok was hotter than her in True Lies, and I was like, that's saying because I once recorded True Lies off TV to about busted out of my pants every time I turned it on. You ever seen True Lies?
oh
AJ?
yeah, no, it's an amazing scene. It's not sexier than that, but it is like good for you
Yeah,
kind
good.
of vibes.
I think Jamie Lee Curtis, dude. You're talking to a guy that saw fucking Freakier Friday in the theater.
Yeah, it was to
right.
promote Freakier Friday.
Yeah.
I wish
Sound pretty freaky.
it's like some sort of top, but then she had like these safety pins. It's a whoa. Give it a look, everybody. Give it a look. Shyla, have you looked it up already?
I'm just gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, Shyla, I think you'll enjoy what you see. In the meantime, I've realized becoming an old guy means suddenly becoming obsessed with things like cardinal directions,
I don't know what that is. Apparently,
like
I'm
north,
not old enough.
south,
Oh.
east, west.
Oh yeah.
Like I just over these last few years, I'm like obsessed with like knowing which direction I'm aiming at all times.
Okay.
Like the weather is becoming more of a thing in
Right,
my life too that
definitely,
never
yeah.
cared before.
Yeah.
But cardinal directions specifically. I'm like, yeah, we're a little southwest right now. It's like a dad thing or something, you know?
It is.
Yeah.
That was okay. Oh, this is a good one. Today, I was heading south on 6th Avenue, and I saw a guy like gleefully skipping, holding a like a cardboard sign about this big, and I was like, this guy's having the time of his life. And he was skipping, like smiling, holding this sign, and I'm like trying to read it, trying to see it. And as it got closer, it said "No dick?" question mark, "No brain?" question mark. And at this point, I'm like, yes.
Keep going.
It says so: no dick, no brain, no problem. Join ICE today. I was like, that's a pretty good
All
sign.
right. I don't know that $50,000 sign-on bonus. Like, goddamn.
Toll joins ice.
Be a
Make it 75 and I'll join the IDF. Okay, talked about that. I wash clothes just so I can feel the satisfaction of cleaning the dryer lint filter.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. It's more of a thought, really. And then last but not least, I've shamed myself much tonight, and this will be no different. So I did get the curtains. I mentioned that earlier. But because I want the light coming through the curtains in like kind of an angelic way when I wake up in the morning in my nice white bed, I have the blinds that came with it up so that all the light kind of comes through these light filtering type curtains, right?
Right.
And they're sort of sheer-ish, like you can see through them a bit, you know, because I want them to sort of glow and look nice. And I was looking at pornography the other night.
Ah.
And I have a little salt rock lamp for the vibes next to my bed, you know. It's
Setting the mood.
setting the mood. And I didn't realize until I had completely finished, literally,
Yeah.
that the way the lamp is, it's sort of to the back left of me. So you like it.
The southeast.
It projected
Yes.
a shadow. It projected a shadow of me whacking, like a big
A
shadow
large-
puppet
A large like
of me whacking off onto
yeah,
the curtains. I was like, well,
this is backfired.
So you're like a projection screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell
a
yes.
giant shadow
Giant
puppet
silhouette.
of a pervert.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah, so now I dim those lights ahead of time.
Very nice.
But yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not washing dishes, you know, like you can tell I'm in my bedroom and
Yeah.
You know what I'm up to.
You know what he's up to in there.
Yeah.
He's up to
I'm just
no
thinking,
good.
you know, there's a lot of people in
Is that guy making butter?
must be working out with a shake weight. There's a lot of people in my neighborhood who take like late night strolls with the dog, and so I was just getting flashes of these people seeing a ghoul silhouetted and
You're taking a late night stroll with a hog.
had to take the hog for a walk. Did you look up Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah,
Pretty good, right?
not bad.
Not bad.
She looks hot.
She looks
She's
good.
just wearing a top. It's no big deal.
Oh.
But I mean,
It's hot.
but what you see, pretty cool.
All right.
Here, I'll just pull it up on my own phone. This is way better than the
AJ
turd.
likes older ladies.
This is way better than the turd.
I don't mind an older woman. It's true. Come on. Here we go.
Da, da, da.
It's worth it.
Did I tell you guys about the hole in my roof?
I saw the picture of it.
Yeah. Patched it. Did I say that? I patched it up. I fucking tried to get. I went and bought some black caulk
Caulk.
for that, and the guy was like, "Do you have a caulking gun?" And I was like, "I do." What, are you surprised? Are you judging me, guy at Ace Hardware? He wasn't. I was like, "I do have a caulking gun," and so I went home to use the caulking gun and to put this fucking metal plate on my roof to get the hole. Well, the freaking caulking gun that I have, the base of it was too big for the tube of caulk that I got. I was like, fuck. And I was like, how can there's got to be a way to make this fucking thing work somehow. So I was like, but the house is relatively empty, so I'm like, oh, I don't have any of mine. So I was like, is there a wooden dowel, something? Found an old lighter. I was like, maybe if I stick this between the base and I can get at least, I don't need much. I just need a couple of thin layers.
Just a little black
And I
cock.
start pumping
Just
it.
a
There's
little.
black cock. There's not many of those, are there?
Oh.
All right. Jesus Christ. I was pumping it. Well, just pushing the lighter into the back of all the caulk. And I was like, fuck. I was like, I need to, it's going to rain tonight. I got to put this fucking thing up there. I also bought self-drilling screws. The guy's like, yeah, they'll go right through that sheet metal. I was like, are you sure? Because it seems kind of thick. Like, he's like, well, they should. I was like, okay. And no, they absolutely did not. My caulking gun was a bust. So I was up there fucking slathering caulk on my roof with my bare hands, digging in there, using the lighter as a scoop to get caulk out. And I was
You're like a real construction worker. there.
yeah, that's right.
Real
People are
craftsman.
Yeah. And people looking up there going, I don't think that disabled guy knows what he's doing.
But Jamie Lee Curtis knows what she's doing.
My goodness, Jamie Lee.
How about that?
How about that? Try that.
Oh,
on
that
for
was
size.
it?
Yeah, that's why I paused it for you.
Oh,
Try it for the good part.
okay.
Just right at the beginning.
She's got a big, safety pins. I see.
It's a vibe.
All right.
Have you already seen
Man.
it, Alex? Mm-hmm. Of course you have.
Good for her.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen the thumbnail. That's pretty much all it is.
That's all you need.
That's all AJ needs.
Some more shadow puppets
That's
tonight.
AJ Shadow Theta.
That's right. Theater of the mind. All right, folks. We've done it all. We've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, Shiloh, on this one?
No notes.
No turd talk. That's pretty good.
We didn't, not one mention.
Until now.
I just want to put out a disclaimer
Oh,
and
yeah.
say that the things I say on this podcast, that's not me.
Strictly for novelty
Yeah,
purposes.
it's for fun. It's not. This isn't who I am as a person.
Creative license.
Yeah, we're out here
Entertainment
going
only.
live every Monday night and Tuesday morning. I'm like, God, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. So, love you guys out there watching us, making shadow puppets.
Maybe make some shadow puppets tonight, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that disclaimer covered most of it for
I
us.
think as long as people know I don't, where am I even going with this? How many years have I been podcasting?
It's all out there. They all know.
It's pointless. I just sometimes I want to say,
I was just goofing.
yeah. It's new boot goofing. I did buy some high top. I had to buy some shoes for the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy fuck, I don't have anything. I didn't really have, and I went to Shoe Carnival. And I was looking around. I was like, God damn, they don't have they have literally no shoes in my size. And I wasn't trying to buy anything, but high top Converse in the clearance section, size 14, the only size 14 in the whole fucking store. And I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
I bought them. But those things suck they're cool looking, but it's like walking around with no shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, ow, my old feet hurt.
Want to know what it's like walking around in the 50s?
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, it sucked.
It sucked.
Yeah. Alex, I still have my pillow Nikes. I couldn't wear those. They're getting a little worn out.
Yeah.
But anyway, bought myself some high top Converse.
Rocked up like Tom DeLonge.
Mm-hmm.
Did you wear those to the funeral?
I did.
There you go.
And those will be my dress shoes for a while, probably, which is
I like
odd. But
What color are
for
they?
real.
Bright red?
Black.
Oh,
I wish. When I was in high school, I wore purple high top Converse to play in the Unidome. They were like, "You need to buy special shoes." I was like,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna show off instead.
It's swag first.
I'll take it from here.
All right, folks, that's been the old podcast. We did even a little extra time, so that's nice. Black Hat Ice Cream. You can check them out at Valley Junction.
I just did it Saturday.
Yeah,
Still got birthday cake nuggets.
You better believe it.
Oh, buddy, delicious.
If you get them, make sure to not leave them on top of your car, right?
Buddy, I will never do that again.
Yep.
Patreon.com/NoSleepDSM. Venmo at Toblecop. That's a big one.
Yeah. That's the one part I do mean.
That part is sincere.
Yes.
Any plugs for you, Shyla? All right. Maybe next time. I've been AJ Simmons.
I didn't say a joke when AJ asked Shyla that, and I'm proud of myself.
I'm thankful.
I'm Tom McGrain.
And I've been Alex Carter.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic. Ba-da-ba-ba